In Texas, what's happening is the Permian Basin is our biggest oil field out there here in America. And we're getting word now that these groups, not just Venezuelan, but also Cuban, are working together. They're working in concert. That's the exact words from the FBI and those that are putting out this information. A lot of this seems crafted. The timing of all this, because this has been ongoing for some time, and one of the big oil companies down there just put out a memo to all of its employees telling them to watch out, because these gangs are getting in water trucks and they're driving down the road into these sites acting like they're the official water truck, and they're trying to steal oil. They're stealing catalyst, they're stealing copper wire, they're stealing everything that they can get their hands on, diesel, oil, all of it. And they are armed and dangerous. And the exact warning on here is that they will not hesitate to use force. That's the feds putting out this warning. I'm not sure you're going to hear this on your evening news or anywhere else, but these gangs are making moves all over the place. I suggest people get their stuff together and quit sleeping on this. Join me for the live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, where I'm talking about this in greater detail.
Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. It's your brother Yahweh Call from Great Millstone on Lamna Cam. And just real quick, because Esau with his narratives, Esau, he's got to be up to something. He's got to be getting ready to do something, Lord's will. All right, for the fact that Esau is painting the narrative about these migrants attacking, supposedly, allegedly coming after these oil fields now, which I'm gonna grab this in 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, his sorcery, his witchcraft, which I believe this to be a sleight of hand by Esau. All right, because as I've been saying, with all these distractions going on, all these distractions Esau is putting out, Esau, again, the sleight of hand trick, the old sleight of hand trick, all right? While everyone's attention is over here for the most part, nevertheless, there's a lot of things going on the other side, So, again, the fact that Esau's putting this narrative of, which this doesn't make sense, it really doesn't make sense, because to attack, supposedly, to come out the oil fields, that's a big deal, that will be a real big deal. To come out there an oil field, so Esau, he's up to something, all right. And then the fact that he's blaming it on Jake, of course, right? But I'm gonna grab this in Psalm because just paying attention to what's going on, like I did the video yesterday, about supposedly an attack that was foiled, all right. Supposedly, allegedly, they prevented an attack on, it was supposed to be some attack that was going to take place. Supposedly they caught the suspects and all and everything. And again, like I was mentioning, with just the uptick in the military movements, all right, because pretty much America is under a siege. America is undergoing a siege, right? I'm gonna grab this. gonna grab this. Bear with me. In Luke 21. Now, as far as this here in Luke 21 and 20, this is going into the siege of Jerusalem, 70 AD. But, of course, as the scriptures say, there's no new thing under the sun. And we are seeing the siege take place. It's been taking place right before our very eyes. All right. So to apply this here in the times that we're living in now, in Luke 21 and 20, and we shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Again, this is going into 70 AD. All right, which Yahushua warned Jake at that time what was going to transpire, what was going to take place. And not long after Yahushua was crucified, you know, not too long after Yahushua was crucified, you had the siege take place. And nevertheless, the warnings are going out now, all over again. Hey, because we're seeing this now. You know, like I said, America is under a siege. It's been under siege. Seeing all type of heavy military equipment. All right, the stage for chaos is being set up. All right, and Esau, he needs some type of a mask. He needs some type of a facade, some type of a covering, so that he can really do something. And just speaking as a man, you know, I think this whole thing with the so-called migrant, illegal immigrant, you know, this whole crisis that's going on right now with these migrants will be a sort of that mask, that covering. All right, because things are going to get so bad. Esau is going to do something to usher in his order. Something's going to happen to him. Martial law will be declared. All right. And like I said, but I feel that this whole migrant thing, because again, to put this narrative out there, make no mistake, this is not a light thing. to supposedly attack an oil field, that's, I mean, if that was truly the case, why hasn't Esau really, you know, brought them boys in to handle the situation? Because for one, the orchestrated chaos, Esau, he wants the chaos, so that way it justifies him in bringing in his order. But nevertheless, this don't make no sense whatsoever, you know. But I'm gonna grab this in Jeremiah 18. Jeremiah 18 is starting at 21. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. There's going to be a lot of bloodshed in the streets of America, Lord willing, sooner than soon. All right, Lord willing, sooner than soon. You know, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. Hey, Lord willing, Jacob's trouble is literally right around the corner, man. Lord willing. Verse 22, let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. And you see, I'm going to go to this real quick. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to go to this in Psalm 37. Because Esau, he's making moves, all right? He's making moves, man. He's doing something. He's getting ready to do something. You know, it looks like there's about to be some type of an attack. Because I mentioned this before, you know, again, just speaking as a man, it makes sense to me, you know, Because, you know, these other nations, they don't want, or they wouldn't want, it wouldn't be their best interest for Trump to get back in office. And I said this a while ago, a couple of months ago, you know, about how, hey, because with the whole wars and rumors of wars, more and more China's making their moves, more and more Russia, Iran, these nations, they're making moves. All right, because being that all these nations that are against Babylon, all right, like I said, it wouldn't be for their best interest for Trump to get back in office. So they could very well do something before these elections. And again, I'm just speaking as a man. They could make moves before these elections. All right. It's like I said, we're seeing an uptick in all these, like I said, wars and rumors of wars. You know, again, that's just me speaking as a man, just speculating in the spirit. All right. Because, and this is why, again, I think that there won't be any elections, or something's going to happen. You know, so something will happen. Or something might happen, Slakia, with these elections, you know, because the odds are in Trump's favor, you know. And I see it being another quote unquote stolen election, you know, or we might not have one, you know. But of course, we just have to wait and see. Either way, whoever gets in office, the will of the Lord will play out regardless. All right. It doesn't really matter, you know, but again, just speculating in the spirit, you know, these devils are making moves. All right. They're planning something. Something's getting ready to go down. You know, this is the month. What's today? September 8th. This is supposed to be the month where they have the debate start. The debate start. Supposedly, Trump is supposed to get arrested sometime this month. I believe within the next week or two, something like that. Just keep your eyes peeled. There's a lot of things going on. You know, there's supposed to be, I think there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse this month. So there's a lot of things going on. You know, a lot of witchcraft, a lot of sorcery, enchantments, which is why I read that 2 Corinthians 2:11, because the wicked devices we're not ignorant of. All right, and that device, those devices, also goes into, like I mentioned, the sorcery, the witchcraft, the enchantments. But I'm gonna read this on Psalm 37. Psalm 37:7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. So there's all type of, like I said, man, enchantments going on. All right, Esau is setting the stage, and our best bet is just to trust and wait in Yahweh Shema Shai, hope for his mercy. You know, hope in the Lord, because that's all we got at the end of the day. You know. That's all we got. That's our best bet, is just the Lord being with us, because it's getting ready to go down out here, you know. I'm gonna go back to Jeremiah 18. Jeremiah 18:23. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity. Slakia. Jeremiah 18. Did I already read it? Jeremiah 18:22. It says, let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. So like I said, you know, America is under a siege. It's been under a siege. All right. Something's getting ready to happen. You know, it's about to be sudden destruction. All right, like I said, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. You know, as I've been saying, one day we're gonna wake up to a completely new way of living. All right, a complete dystopian environment. Things are just going to be different. You know, so that's why, hey, that day is not going to catch us, Lord willing, like a thief in the night. Because at any moment, any day now, you know, that's where we are at with it. At this point, it's just at any day now, at any moment. You know, things are going to change. You know, but as far as this, supposedly, an oil field being attacked, like it don't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That's not a light thing. That's a big deal. You know, but of course we just gotta keep our eyes peeled and continue to see how this plays out. You know, we have our spiritual popcorn on deck. You know, and at this point, hey man, it's just like, come on with it already, because we're ready to get up out of here. You know, so Lord willing, this was edifying. Call halayim la Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom to you, hopefully elect.